I want to take you back to 2013. Moore in Oklahoma was hit by a Category 5 tornado. 7 children were killed at a local elementary school after it was demolished by the storm. Staff Sergeant Alan Wallace was the first responder on the scene. He rescued dozens of children. 6 years on, as well as his job as a police officer, he teaches music and band to many of the children who survived. Alan and the band are here in London, preparing to perform in the New Year's Day parade, and they join us in the studio to tell us about it. Alan, joined by, I should introduce, Joshua Yoder, who you may be able to tell is the drum major at Southmoore High School, where many of those children have gone on to study, and Adam Mewhorter, got the name pronounced correctly, Southmoore High School Band Director as well. Alan... Officer, I should say,
yes.
Yeah, before I get arrested.
It wouldn't be the first time.
It would not be the first time. Take us back to that day in 2013, Alan, and just describe exactly what happened. For those of us in this country, you know, where tornadoes are not an everyday occurrence, Category 5 is clearly the worst.
Well, absolutely. It's the top of the scale. It was a normal day, you know, beautiful day, actually, until that afternoon when... you know, the weather turned south. We're used to that, and we were prepared for it. Weathermen told us, hey, if they form, they're going to be long-track, big tornadoes. It hit. It was a terrible, terrible time. It was hard to watch. I was only a couple hundred yards south of it as it passed where I was. And then it was just time to go to work. As officers, that's what we do. So we did. We went to where we were needed, and I just ended up at the elementary school, unfortunately, and just had to start the process of rescuing those that needed it.
So the kids had all been sent to school without knowing that this weather warning was...
Well, we knew. Yeah, we knew that it was there, and we had precautions in place. Now, we've since then changed this, and every one of our schools has a storm shelter, which is awesome. But that day, none of these schools did, so it was just a bad situation all around.
I mean, Joshua, just tell us your memories of that time. I mean, what...
Definitely, it was, like you said, it was a beautiful day, and then it started turning south very quickly. My biggest memories from, like, the moment when it happened was I glanced back behind me because it was an outdoor school, so we had, like, it was very little protection. It wasn't made well to hold up against tornadoes, no storm room shelters. And I looked back, and we had portable buildings outside, and I just see one get swept away, and that was when the realization hit that my life is about to be changed. And then it was terrifying. We couldn't hear. There was rumble, wreckage all around, and we waited in the school for a bit after the tornado had passed through. And then I remember we were taken out of a window and pretty much like passed on top of our school that was demolished on the floor by different firefighters and first responders until we made it to a field a couple blocks away. And yeah.
How does the community even begin to heal from that?
It's just definitely a lot of time, and with the reconstruction, it's very difficult. We had good family and support, and the Red Cross was very helpful in providing food and all that, because most of us, including my family, were misplaced from our homes. My family, we ended up stuck in a hotel for about 8 months until we were able to get home to live in, and it was very relieving when that happened. The schools, we were very fortunately moved to a church, and that's where we just had our classrooms and their Sunday school classes, and we just continued our days, like trying to continue our days like normal.
I mean, Adam, you're the band director at Southmoore High School. I read that your own childhood home was destroyed in the tornado itself. Yeah. Just give us an idea, though, of the role that the band, that music is playing in bringing the community back together.
I think one of the neatest things that happened during that time, our band program actually provided work in our community where we got together as our high school students. I think an untold story is a youth, what kind of resilience that they have, and that they can go out in the communities, and they were willing to help. And not only that, they were just so effective, getting out into different homes, cleaning debris out of there. We had actually another staff member who had his home destroyed, and it was really, really fun to watch our students, kind of what we hope to ingrain through music in them, the sense of community, the sense of how we come together, and to get into our town and to help clean up. I think that was really tells a little bit about what a music community like we have, and our whole community, the community of Moore, which is a fantastic place to live in America. It's outstanding. But to see our students in our country, they were just fabulous. And And I can't speak more highly about the type of people we have in our music programs across our country. They're the type of people who clean up.
And now here you all are in London about to take part in a New Year's parade. How did all that come about?
Well, we were very fortunate. We have our students are fabulous, like I said before, but they're a great musical community, and they're a good band program. And well, this is actually our second time to come, and we're real excited. Our students have had a fabulous time in this wonderful town already, and the fact that we're going to get to march down the streets of these historic places, we just can't be more excited. I'm so happy for our kids, and we're very fortunate that they're very talented that allowed us to be here.
I mean, Alan, I just want to give a kind of a final word to you. You know, we did mention in the introduction, 7 people lost their lives that day. But the total, let's be honest about it, could have been a lot higher if it wasn't for the actions of individuals like yourself and your colleagues.
Thank you. And it's our job. It's what they do. It's what the citizens of the country, the city pay us to do, and we do it again in a heartbeat.
You would rush straight back in. Of course you would.
Absolutely. I have to give a shout out to my wife. She's a huge rock. I wouldn't have made it through it, as it's terrible things to see and deal with. So, like he said, it's a family thing, and it affected my family, and together we picked each other up, as well as my personal family, my band family. So it's been an amazing experience and a long journey to get here. So we're enjoying it.
Well, look, we hope you all have a wonderful stay in London. You're obviously performing on New Year's Day, so don't let the celebrations on Hogmanay be too much, of course. Alan Wallace, Joshua Yoder, Adam Mewhorter, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.